Dozens of people are marching for science. In Buffalo, medical professionals, scientists, mathematicians, and supporters made it clear they will fight to preserve science and its important role in society. The march here in the Queen City is just one of hundreds happening across the country. Massive crowds gathered in downtown Chicago today. And across the globe, people marched in Australia and as far away as Antarctica. As News 4's Rachel Monjovi explains, demonstrators are sending a message to lawmakers. Rachel?
Yeah, Callan, people are standing up for science because proposed budget cuts will affect the work that scientists do. They're trying to prove that science is a fact and not an opinion. Tell me what a scientist looks like!
This is what a scientist looks like!
More than 2,000 people marched through Soldiers Circle today in support of STEM fields. People say there's a growing attack on science.
I was at the first Earth Day, and the issues are still, if even more, important to address because it's just terrible what's happening to our environment and the political pressures to go backward.
Buffalo's march is one of more than 600 worldwide. It's an effort to push back against threats of budget cuts to funding STEM programs.
We want to stand up for science and evidence-based policy. We want to have the EPA and NIH have large budgets, not have these budget cuts that have been proposed.
When I heard about it, I just couldn't believe that there were people who were ignorant enough to think that it wasn't a big deal.
STEM supporters say policymakers are ignoring facts and research, especially when it comes to climate change issues.
We just want to show people that scientific research and evidence is true, and you can't have an opinion. You have to just actually look at the evidence. You can't just make things up.
It's very upsetting to think that all these people need to congregate just to, prove that science is in fact a fact.
Demonstrators hope rallies like this one will save science.
The more people that come out and more that express their views, the better off it is, because this is our democracy and this is how we have to exercise our rights.
Buffalo police were on hand at today's rally. We're told there were no incidents or arrests. They estimate crowds of more than 2,000 people. Reporting live, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 6.